This is SAT test and it's the math section. It has 27 questions. So this is the first question. It's very easy question. 10% is 0.1. And we can write in this form 10 divided by 100. And we're going to multiply that by this number. So 10 over 100 times 4, 7. This 0 and this will cancel out. And this 0 and this 0 will cancel out. And we are left with 47. And the answer is right here. Once you make enough practice, you can just say 470 divided by 10 is 47. Let's move on to the next question. For question 2, sometimes looking at the multiple choice gives you clear understanding about what they are looking for. So for this question, based on the multiple choice, you know that they are looking for the value of 7x. Therefore, we're going to take this one over to the right side, and we have 7x is equal 22 minus 8. Therefore, 7x is equal 22 minus 8 is 14. And the answer is right here. Let's move on to question 3. We have a word problem, and it's about a bike for rent. And the rate of the rent is $12 per an hour, and there is a service fee on top of that. And Michelle is a student, and she wants to rent a bike for 3 hours, and she wants to spend no more than $82. Which inequality represents that situation? Okay, let us set up the equation. The rate of the bike is $12. And if you keep that bike for 3 hours, you're going to multiply by 3 plus $30 service fee. And she's going to pay 36 plus 30. That's how much she's going to pay if she keeps the bike for 3 hours. So the equation is we have a service fee, which is independent of the time, plus the rate, which is $12, times the number of hours she keeps that bike, which is represented by T. So you're going to multiply the rate by the time. So the total of these two should be equal or less than $82. So the total should be equal or less than $82. That's how you set it up. Let's go through the multiple choices. And remember, you're going to keep in mind the process of elimination. You're going to eliminate 2 out of the 4 multiple choices. Choice A does not have the service fee, so we're going to eliminate that one. Choice C does not have the rental fee. Get out of here. We have B and D to choose from. For B as a boy, you look at here, the service fee is independent of the time. You cannot multiply the service fee and the time. So we're going to eliminate choice B. We have service fee here, which is independent, which is constant. If you keep the bike for 2 hours, or if you keep it for 19 hours, the service fee is going to be the same. And the rental rate should be multiplied by the time. So this one's correct. And we have the inequality, and we have the amount, which is $82. And the answer is right here. Let's move on to number 4. So question number 4, we have this equation right here, and they're asking the value of x. That gives you this. Let's write down the equation. So we have a g of x is equal x squared plus 16, right? We have the value of g of x, which is 20. So we have 20 is equal x squared plus 16. Now we're going to solve it for x. And so we're going to take the 16 over to the left, and we have 20 minus 16 is equal x squared. And that gives us 4 is equal x squared. And x is equal plus or minus square root of 4, and the value of x is x equal plus or minus 2. And since the multiple choices are all positive values, the answer is right here. Let's move on to question 5. Question 5 talks about fair die, and it has 14 sides from number 1 through 14. And when you roll one time, the total number of outcomes is 14 for all numbers. If you roll one time, what is the probability of getting number 5 on top? So you have 14 different numbers, and each number has only one chance to come on top. So for number 5, you have only one outcome out of 14. So the possible outcome for number 5 is 1 out of 14. And the answer is right here. You have 14 different numbers, and each number has only one chance when you roll the fair die one time. So we have 1 out of 14, and the answer is B. Let's move on to number 6. Let's go for question number 6, and this is a conversion problem. You have a printing machine which prints at a constant rate of 15 pages per minute, and they want you to convert that into pages per an hour. So how do we convert that? We have 15 pages per minute, and we have 60 minutes in 1 hour. So the minute and minute cancel out, and 15 times 60, 10 times 60 is 600, and 5 times 60 is 300. So that's going to give you 900. So we have 900 pages per an hour, and the answer is right here. Let's go to the next question, question number 7.